our last eggs of 2024. That says Dubia wrote. Look how good this tree looks. Make up. I seriously hope that was just water. Our first ever hognose clutch. Where did the gecko go? Look how big they have got. Dear Santa, I would like 20,000 blocks of cocoa bricks. Look how cute that is. Just pure noodles right now. I cannot wait to show you these guys. But anyway, let's have a look inside. What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to Reptile Retreat. I have been gone away for a while, and I thank you guys so much for those of you who are wanting content. I thank you guys for waiting around. I've just got over some nasty COVID stuff. So if I'm coughing or sound a bit groggy, that is why. I've got a lot of things to update you guys on. The reptile room is more finished than it's ever been. I'm going to show you something real quick though. Look how good this tree looks. It's a real tree. We've got the reptile tree. That's Owly. That was a pigeon noise. And got the tree up in the reptile room. This whole rack has lights around it, which make it look extra special and cool. They are not on all the time. I've just literally put them on while we're in here. I still need to fit that basically here. We've got nothing's in these, don't worry, these are just empty. I need to clean them out. Basically in here, this piece of wood here needs to be taken away, and I need to put another piece of wood on for the acrylic that's already cut for it, and then that is done. And obviously all of this here is Cresties and other stuff. Well, mainly Cresties. That one's empty. That's a Crestie. 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 And that up in there is a tiny little baby Crestie that can't go in here because it's too big yet, and I just want it to find the food. And then we've got some baby land snails in here and empty bird cages that I need to move. It's basically cleaning day at the retreat. Every day is clean day at the retreat, but today is baby cleaning day. I wanted to show you the baby snakes we've hatched out, the baby geckos, everything we've pretty much hatched out. I'm not going to show you all, but I want to show you some of them eating and stuff like that. If you guys don't remember, I got these from the reptile show in June, right? So these were tiny slings, and when I say tiny, I literally mean like millimeters big. That's how big they are. And now they need upgrading again because look at it. Look how big they have got. Absolutely giant. They're all going to get upgraded soon. What better way for me to start off this video with showing you one of our copper trempers. If I have to drop the phone, I will. Basically, these are our copper trempers that we hatched out. Absolutely stunning little geckos. Look at these guys. Look how beautiful they are turning out. They are all growing really well, getting really healthy now and really big. But I'm going to put this guy back, clean out his enclosure and put it back. I just thought it would be great for me to show you guys the stuff I use, the products I use, and what I do. The substrate I use for geckos. Now, substrate. If that isn't the bane of my life, I don't know what is. And I don't mean for me, okay? This is how Vlogmas 12 is starting. Day 1 is starting, okay? Every day we're gonna rant and rage about something that gets on my nerves before Christmas. Then I'll be happy. No, I'm joking. We're gonna treat our leopard geckos to some waxworms. Now, not all of the waxworms and not all of the geckos, but we're going to treat a few of them. Hopefully we can get them to eat out here. Festive time of year, I've actually got, well, this was Sky's idea and I love it, but we basically got like a salt and pepper shaker, gingerbread one, filled it with calcium powder, and now we just dust the mealworms like that, and any other animal. The reason why they're having mealworms today, not crickets, is because they had crickets 2 days ago. I like to keep everything changing and never give them just that one staple food item, so they always get what they need. Now obviously this is not it done, I'm just putting the food in. This is all set up and done. As you can see, like, this is how we set up every single one of our enclosures for our geckos. They have 3 to 5 hides, and one of them is including a moist hide. These are perfect. These deli cup things are perfect for like smaller geckos. A little fact for you, the reason why moist hides are so important for reptiles, not just leopard geckos, but for reptiles in general, this is like a sauna for the reptile, if that makes sense. So they're gonna go into this when they're shedding, and this is going to help them shed. It's going to help them shed clean. They're not going to get stuck on their toenails or anything else like that. This is what is important for reptiles. This little moist hide can save you so much hassle. And so many people out there, they're like, I don't want to do it because it looks ugly. But let me tell you what looks prettier: a gecko in full good health or a plastic tub. Gecko every time. I'm not having a go at you. Just make sure you've got moist hides in your leopard gecko enclosures, and any reptile that needs them, make sure you can give it them. I've got to pick which ones I'm keeping back, and I am going to keep back one of the copper trempers because my god, they are flourishing this year and they look absolutely stunning. But that being said, I don't know which one. Now I'm going to see if this little guy wants a waxworm. Do you want a waxworm? Let's put it down in front of him, see what he does. He might not want it. Yeah, he's like, no. Okay, all right. We'll put it in there for you. There you go. So we're going to put this guy back. Thank you so much, little man. We'll see you next time. Oh, flat monster. I hate flat monster. So I'm going to show you another gecko. It's actually I think it's a white and yellow bold stripe. You want that? I found that these guys are just not eating on camera for me, and it is really frustrating, and you are trying to show me up, aren't you? Yes. What I'm gonna do is I've not put anything in their enclosure back in, but because they used this one of their enclosure, I'm hoping that I chuck a waxworm in, it sees it, it sees it, it sees it. Hold on. Hold on. Dude. Instead, it just walks straight past it. One of my favorite morphs is the bold stripe. Look. And look at how beautiful this one has turned out. It's got its high, that is the sign of a good bold stripe. If you're into bold stripes and you want to know what's the best bold stripe, that, see that high white going down its back? That is like a pure quality bred bold stripe right there. It's just absolutely stunning. Look at how pretty this is, and it's got a chunky tail, right? And it's all nice and cuddly. But look, the Halloween mask as well. The Halloween with the bold stripes, I just love them. They're just so goddamn pretty, and I just love them. They look extremely beautiful in front of Christmas tree decorations, if I do say so myself. So apparently every time I've come to try and show you guys my geckos eating, they're not eating. But I guess that's what happens when, you know, your geckos are this chubby. Here you are. Here. You want waxworm? It tastes good. Okay. You're not moving. Okay, let me just put it in front of your mouth. This is supposed to be like chocolate. Eat the waxworm now. Alright, you failed. You're still beautiful and I love you, but you failed. Eat the waxworm. Well, you all said hello to this gecko and it was a great time, but this guy didn't want to eat a waxworm. So, oops. Bad boy. Hold on. Okay, one more try. I don't know why I'm so determined. There. No. There. Yeah. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. It's over. My wait's over. My wait is over. Come on. Come on. Yes. Go. Yes. It's finally everyone. Yes. He went. Congratulations, you ate food. You're a winner. You survive now. And for all you reptile Karens out there that are there now like, oh my god, this guy does not eat his geckos because his geckos obviously not eating. No, they just don't eat on camera. Do you eat on camera?
Maybe they do.
If you do, congratulations. But I don't, and neither do my geckos. They do get food. Look at his tail. He's fat. He's like me. We eat, just not in front of people. But we got one. We finally got one to eat, a waxworm. I don't know what was about that waxworm. The funny thing is, I chucked that waxworm around like, boom, 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 ping-ponging the waxworm around the place. He was like, nah, I don't want that, brother. I don't want that, G. And I was like, no, G. Another waxworm in there. Threw in the waxworm's brother. Maybe he had a vendetta against that waxworm because he just instantly ate the other one. Maybe it smelt better. Maybe it had some Paco Rabanne on. Maybe it smelt like 1 million and this gecko was like, I'm feeling like £1 million today. Gecko one down. Next one, let's go. Basically, I've just thought of something. I was like, right, I need this, all right? Okay, I'm running low on supplies for the reptiles. So what not better thing to do to ask the reptile gods, Santa, excuse the mess on the wall because I just threw a sponge at the wall. No, I'm joking. It's condensation. And now the tree is falling apart. What I was saying was, oh my god, there's a tiny hognose. Right. What I was saying was, I'm getting low on supplies, right? And don't get me wrong, I can go out there and buy them. What is the point of buying something when you can ask Santa? So, dear Santa, I would like 20,000 blocks of cocoa bricks to build a cocoa brick house. No, I do need cocoa fiber blocks. And I'm running out on a lot of stuff. But if you're watching this and you want something but you don't want to pay for it, just remember, ask Santa. But in all real life, we've got another gecko here. What is it? What is it? It looks to me like it is a copper tremper. Look how dark and beautiful this copper tremper is. See what I mean? See why it's hard to pick? Because look how dark this thing. Like, look how beautiful it is. What's that, my lens? I'm joking. It's a piece of shed. Why is there a piece of... Is that shed or is it glue? Another great little tip for you guys. I'm full of tips and I'm going to give them you. You know, everyone's like, your water bowl for gecko? Yeah. Right, I didn't mean to let go of this. Here is a tip for you and your gecko. You've got a number of geckos, right? And you see, there's them water bowls you can get. In fact, I could probably find one in a minute, but I'm not going to because they're like all the way up there and I don't want to get on some ladders and break my neck today because I just don't fancy doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in here and fill it with water. It's a water bowl, guys. These things make fantastic water bowls. Especially for like leopard geckos. If you have like a ball python, then don't use this because this would be too small. But for leopard geckos, where they haven't got to submerge, they're just going to come along and go, then this is perfect for that. This is clean, I promise. I've just got it out the clean bit. I'm going to fill it with water. It's a water bowl. The people use them in gardening for like seeding pots. They're like what you start your seeds off in. And these are actually made out of bamboo. So they're like so eco-friendly. And that's so important to me as a reptile enthusiast. So important for me to use stuff that is eco-friendly. And I'm serious about that. Where I can do that, I will. These things make... What was that? I seriously hope that was just water. Let's move on. Now Sky's here. Like Sky is my like personal... She's the love of my life. But that being said, she also helps me organise thoughts, life, and anything in general. Today, she's like, right, we're supposed to be feeding baby leopard geckos for the YouTubes. That's you guys. The baby leopard geckos, well, we got one, didn't we? We got one to eat. And the problem is now I'm out of wax worms. So I really didn't think this through. But that being said, you did see some cool geckos and we have got so much work to do. Oh my God, look at that. Click. Yum. Don't stop that. Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought. Look at it. Oh no. That is how leopard geckos drink, by the way. I just said about water bowls, but they do actually tend to not drink out of water bowls. I mean, they can drink out of water bowls, but they won't. If they can help it, they will lick the side. They will though, they will. They'll lick the side of the vivarium and they will drink that way. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Joking. Back to what I was saying. Sky was like, right, what is the basis of this video? We're going to film baby leopard geckos or leopard geckos eaten in general. And now I've run out of waxworms, which isn't the problem because I have mealworms. And technically they can still eat mealworms. But at the same time, for you guys, I just like the waxworms. This isn't good enough for a YouTube content. This is not engaging. Engage. And I was like, maybe it is though. Like, this is raw meat. So maybe you guys like raw meat. No, I was just telling them about water bowls and plastic hides. I'm giving them tips. Trust me, it will be a great video. Because basically, I'm like, why do I smell gravy? Where did the gecko go? Oh, it's there, it's fine. Here's the thing, off camera I can get them to eat. So what I just did was give one gecko like 5 waxworms. Which is not advised, don't do that whatsoever. But this gecko was like, feed me. So I fed it and now I've run out of waxworms. And not that I just should have had like 6 waxworms anyway. It's just that like the waxworms were waxed. No, the waxworms were there. I thought, you know what? We can make a bit of content with what I have left because I've used them. I mean, there was like, that says Dubia wrote. There was like 60 to 80 to 100 waxworms in this one thing, and obviously they've all ate them all because I have a lot of geckos. But and then I thought I could make a video, but now the video's kind of gone. Where's proof? Mealworms don't escape, can escape, sorry, out of a mealworm bowl. You did see one gecko eat, so that isn't a lie. I'm not a liar. I'm telling the truth. It's going to be called "Feed My One Leopard Gecko Out of 100 with Me." Not that I have 100 geckos. we're going to move on. But I just wanted to give you guys a few tips. That's all. That's all that was. Okay, that's all that was. Now this is a morph you barely see, and I absolutely love this morph. Like, this morph is hands down just crazy. I love you. This is Gandalf the Grey. You guys might have seen us talk about this guy in the past, but he's an absolute don, an absolute boy. I love him so much. I just love their colours. Their colours are absolutely fantastic. They're just beautiful grey colour. Forget Black Knights. It's all about this. Oh my god, look at it. It's next to a donut. Look how cute that is. Gecko in a donut. But look how beautiful this gecko is. I just love this colour. What is this colour? This is Murphy's, Charcoal Murphy's Patternless. Now, Murphy's Patternless can actually come in. There you go. Look at that. That's better. And I actually think he's coming into shed right now because he's normally not this white. He's an absolute chunky stunner, and I love him. So I thought I'd show you guys Gandalf the Grey. Just got it out because it is in its moist hide. A great example of why you should have a moist hide. You don't know who Disa is. Disa is a leopard gecko, but the real Disa that we named her after was the dwarf woman off of Rings of Power. But yeah, she's a lot younger than him. Brought her this year, and she's absolutely stunning. Look at her colour. See how much more charcoal she is compared to him? This is what he actually looks like when he's not in shed. But she could be Murphy's Patternless. She could be Blizzard. We don't know. And that is one crazy thing about leopard geckos that I love, is that you can get two different genes and get the same colour from the two different genes. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to see her when she's fully grown, big and bulky. And that's the thing when you're actually working with leopard geckos and stuff like that. It's very, like, risky, because obviously if this was going to be like one of my only projects and I risked everything on Disa, because I would hope she is like the same as Gandalf the Grey, but in this situation I'm really not fussed what she is because she's absolutely beautiful. We have a Charcoal's Murphy's Patternless, we have a Blazing Blizzard, and hopefully another Charcoal's Murphy's Patternless. Gandalf the Grey is going to be put to her and to the other Blazing Blizzard, and obviously what them eggs turn out to be is what their genes are. It's as simple as that. Christmas is the time to be appreciative of the ones around you, you know? And I'm just going to show you as many geckos as I can because I'm very appreciative I get to work with these geckos. Do you guys remember me hatching out them absolutely stunning little tiny beautiful pink baby leopard geckos? Well, this is one now. Look how stunning and beautiful they look. Look how much they've grown. I know I don't want to bore you guys too much, but the genes in this gecko to create this absolutely crazy color it's a super snow white and yellow albino, and honestly, like, the odds of hitting this morph are crazy, and it's just an absolutely stunning little beautiful gecko, and you can't really see it, but it has like bright red eclipse eyes. Absolutely stunning and beautiful. I just wanted to show you guys. She's coming on well. I think it's a girl anyway. Not too sure. I haven't really sexed, but we're gonna call her a she anyway. She's coming on well. She's absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I just thought I gotta show off this little stunner because my god, look at it. I've just finished. We're out on a walk with Bibby now. Hold on. We're out on a walk with Bibby, and I've just finished cleaning out the geckos and trying to feed the wax worms. But basically, I filmed not long ago, a few weeks ago, we had our first ever hognose clutch hatch, and I want you guys to see that. Hope you enjoy. Also, I have a surprise animal coming so soon, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't ask that. I'm so excited about this animal. So hit that subscribe button so you can see what it is. I'll let you guys guess. The video will probably be out within a day or two, maybe 3. Just stay in tune. I cannot wait to show you guys this animal. I've wanted one of these for so long. I will see you guys soon. The room is almost done. Look, there's still bits that need painting and touching up, okay, but I'm trying my best. And I'm currently cleaning out some tubs, some baby tubs. Now, you might be thinking, what are these baby tubs for? Now, if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. You are the best. If you've watched, you know what the eggs probably are. They're gecko. No, I'm joking. No more gecko eggs. That season is done now. These are our last eggs of 2024 season, and I cannot wait to show you these guys. We filmed not long ago a video of Mouse's eggs, our first ever hognose eggs, our first ever hognose clutch, I think it was called, something like that. We filmed that. We got the eggs. We painted on them. We did a bit of artwork, and then we put them in the incubator. All right. The artwork has been destroyed, okay? Mother Nature has just come in and just shredded everything. But the eggs have hatched. We finally have our hognose babies, right? Our first ever hognose babies here at the retreat. And I cannot wait to show you them. In this tub here is 10 10 baby hognoses. While I clean some tubs, I thought, why not just do a little bit of raw footage and just talk to you guys. The lighting is still terrible, I know, and I apologise for that. But that being said, everything else has come a long way. It's just been absolutely hectic, and you know me, guys, I'm always going to put my animals first, and with what time and energy I had, it had to go onto the animals rather than the vlogs. It's been a long time for me. I do miss actually doing the YouTube. I sound well old there, don't I? I do miss doing the YouTube. No, I do miss doing the videos. I do enjoy doing the videos. It inspires me, keeps me inspired. And if you are watching this, I appreciate you being there while I've been away, if that makes sense. You know, you got to sort your priorities out. So we're nearly finished with this box of see, this is why I love YouTube. I can just talk to the camera, and cleaning boxes goes so fast. And also, just let me know, like, do you like this style where I'm just raw talking to the camera and we're just vibing, or do you like it where it's just more out of the blue, less raw, more edited? I don't know. Just let me know. Let me know. We're on the last box. I've saved the most dirtiest box till last because it's full of soil. You hear that noise? That's the little pocket bully barking because it's just had its dinner and it probably needs a poo. So we'll go and do that in a minute. It can wait.
Okay, can't wait.
We had one egg go bad. It was like the snake started to form in there, but it just went wrong for some reason. But it happens. It's a part of life. It's a part of owning reptiles.
Oh no. No, we need to take a picture of... No.
So in this little container is 10 hognose snakes. Now, I've never hatched out a hognose before. How little they are is going to probably blow me away. Now, I can kind of just see one through here, and I can already see it's absolutely tiny. They are not cockroach adult maxi packs of 12. That's just the container. So we're going to open these up and have a look inside. Now, as I said, these were Mousie's babies crossed with Ang. But anyway, let's have a look inside. There we go, straight away. Look at that. Look at the baby. Oh, you can still see a bit of the artwork, but look at the baby snakes. Look how many. Just pure noodles right now. Oh my god. Look at them. They're like worms. They're not even like hognoses. They're like little worms. They're that tiny. The camera's actually making them out to be a lot bigger than they are. But look at them. Look how pretty they are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 altogether. We have 10 hognoses in my hands. Look at these little babies. Look how cute they are. I'm going to get all this vermiculite stuff off them, and then I'm going to show you them again once the vermiculite's all off them. Absolutely stunning. They're just all so crazy, and they're all trying to get out now. They can probably see now the vermiculite's off them, and they're all like, oh my god, I'm woke, I'm woke, bro. We're going to have to get these set up right now before they come on, boops their noses. We're going to have to get these set up right now, get them all settled in. This is obviously a lot for them, so I want to get them set up and calm down. But our first ever hognose clutch, guys. Look how pretty and beautiful these little babies are, though. Look how tiny they are. I just can't get over their size. They've got a few different patterns in there. You know, there's not a special morphs going on here, but I don't really care, man. Hognoses are beautiful as they are, and I'm just grateful we had a healthy clutch. But we do have a couple of condas by the look of it. This one looks like a conda. Yeah, look at these little crazy monsters, man. We've got so many of them. Look at this one. This has to be my favorite so far, with the little stripe down its neck. Bit more darker on the circles. This one wants to go back in its egg box. No, you can't go back in there. Right, okay, I've got to get these guys set up. I really have. And obviously, the great advantage to the new reptile room is lots of storage. So we're going to get some tubs down. We need to get moist hides and coconut hides for them. So they should be up here. I have a box of coconut hides, and these are the moist hides. A box full of coconuts. And I just went down a step that wasn't a step that I thought was a step. I put a massive thick layer of this bedding. Well, I didn't, I had a helpful hand. Hognoses love to bury themselves. And especially when they're this small, That's all they're going to want to do. And honestly, the hides you give them, they probably won't even use the hides you give them. They would just use this. Now, if you want to know what this is hemp chips. We get this off Amazon. You can get it in a bale. It's horse bedding. And it's great for reptiles as well. It's just a fantastic... We found it's the best. So each one of these has got hemp chip in. Now we're just going to set it up. In fact, just because of time, I'm just going to set this one up. And then obviously, that's it. I'm not going to take you through each one. I have these deli cups. Now, these are absolutely massive, and these are what are going to be used for their moist hide. But these are huge compared to their homes and these snakes. I didn't expect these hognose snakes to be this small when they hatch. I thought they'd be a bit bigger, so I'm going to have to order some more of these. So they are going to have moss hides, just not right now, because these are way too big and pointless. So I'm not going to use them, but they are going to have some coming, I promise. Yeah, there is literally no point me giving these, like it's just too big, okay? So they're what we use for the baby geckos. Once they've hit about a month of age, we use these as moss hides with a lid on, obviously. I've got 3 hides, 1, 2, 3, and his water bowl or hers, let's not judge gender. And then here's the little baby snake. It's tiny and it's cute. I'm gonna let it go in here, see what it does. There's your little home for now until you get bigger, then you get upgraded. But straight away, they're just exploring, and I cannot believe how tiny these hognose babies are. Like, they're so small. Remember, this is like a small medium coconut, and it's literally, you can't get out. No wonder people love these. They just start off as little worms and then grow up into big aggressive worms. But look at them. Look how tiny it is. So we're gonna put this one back, let it calm down, and do the rest. There you go, little guy. So I'm just going to show you this one as well. Just set it up again, go through it. So we're going to get 3 hides. Again, coconuts make great hides. For the hognoses, you probably want to like dig the coconut in the substrate a bit, just so it's like not a hollow, empty thing. It's going to be like lined up with the substrate, so it's less of a big hide for them, so they feel more comfortable. Like I said, they're probably not even going to use these things. They're probably just going to literally just burrow, and that's totally fine because that's what they want to do. And then we're gonna fill that up with fresh water. I forgot to add a bit of enrichment on that one. I'm just gonna have to go back and add it in a minute, but I'm gonna add that greenery in there to make it feel more comfortable. And this one is gonna be for you. And there it goes. Look at it, guys. Straight away under the branches and stuff, just because he just wants to hide and feel safe. So that is that one. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to carry on setting up these hognoses. What an absolute beautiful thing to wake up to. It's been an absolute great day. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are awesome. Let's go.